Hi there. Good morning. It's Catherine from Sunnyside Journals. You know what? I'm just looking at my little card here. Maybe I shouldn't be using the martini glass first thing in the morning. Maybe a cup of tea or a cup of coffee might be a little more appropriate, but I don't usually get into the gym until about 5 o'clock. Oh well, my intentions are good. So, good morning. I'm just sitting here looking over what I got done yesterday. I had to put Gilbert and Sullivan aside and get a few other things done. But Gilbert and Sullivan is so close to being finished. But I do need to make some more pockets. So today I'm going to make some pockets. I still have, there's 9 signatures, and right now only 4 signatures have pockets. So I need to make 5 more signatures. So let's get started. And I say pockets, that could also mean like a major tuck spot, not a little tiny, put a little tag in a tuck spot. I mean a tuck spot where you could fold a piece of paper in half and store it somewhere. So I wanted to, this is just really nice paper, and I wanted to make use of it. It's from a record album thing that I get from my Weigh and Pay. It's from a Mario Lanza, you know those albums that have, I can't even open it. It's so huge. There's just several records in it. There, maybe that's better. You can see them in there. And at the Weigh and Pay, they don't mind if you just haul the records out. Because I said, I just want the covers. And they said, we just want your money. So that's a good deal. And I thought eventually maybe I would make a cover from a book cover from that cover, but that hasn't happened yet. It's been a year, but I was looking at it the other day, and I like the aging on this nice brown paper. It's still in really nice condition. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how I want to make just a little tuck spot. I don't necessarily want it to be too fancy. And I thought I might use, I've been saving this in my little stash of favorite things, and I thought that might look pretty as a little tuck spot. So let's just let's tear this open, because it's just nice and thick, and it's perfect for, where's my scissors? Oh, there they are. It's perfect for a little pocket, because I don't necessarily like my pockets or significant tucky spots made out of paper. I like them to be able to withstand a little bit more. But sometimes cardstock is too heavy, and if you put too many in, you'll really bulk up your book very quickly. So sometimes something just as, that's just lovely. And it's old, so let's give it new life. Alrighty. And as ever, I really, really enjoy just a 2-sided glue down tuck spot. So, and I don't like them too deep. They don't need to be too deep in order to hold what you want it to hold. Now, of course, look what I've gone and done. Oh, I'm going to have to do it this way. Here I was thinking I was going to put it in here, and I went and made it shorter. And that's not a bad thing to have tuck spots or your illustrations, give it some dimension, but that's not what I wanted this time. But that works, and I still have that nice little rounded corner from the original. Okay. All right, that works. Whew. Now I might want to do a little bit of collaging on this. Now what I wrote down. So the signature number 3 needs a tuck spot. Remember we did this yesterday. That turned out so pretty. She looks lovely. So I want signature 3. There you are, signature 3. Now I've already got a pocket right here on signature 2. So I'm going to put signature 3's pocket a little further in, just because I don't need pockets side by side. And I think I'm going to put a pocket on a page from the book so that I don't waste a blank one. You know, that can be written on by the new owner. They can use that for themselves. So I don't want to take it up. So I'm going to make, hold on. I think I'm going to make a tuck spot right here. And I think I want to do a little bit of collaging. So, hold on while I grab a few things. I love these tickets. Oh, here's some already. No, I wanted to say ticket. Okay. I just want... Come on. There we go. Yes. All right. Here's my pathetic little excuse for a stamp book. And I made it myself, but it does the trick. And this is my pathetic collection of stamps. Yeah, I do have them sorted into colors to my great credit. Hold on. No. Maybe green, because I've already got a yellow ticket. Aha, hello green. Let's see. India. Oh, you're pretty. New Zealand. Oh, with the poppies. Oh, Canada. Oh, I wonder what year that is. Oh, you're in the running, Canada. But I do like that one too. And I can't see where that's from. Oh, I think this one won. I love that one. Canada, sorry, next time. Alrighty. Now what else do I want to put on this little pocket? Here, let's move you out of the way, Gilbert and Sullivan. You're in my way. Oh, sorry. Banging on things here. Alright. Maybe a little bit of doily. A little bit of doily might be nice. If you went there and you went there, now. No, maybe a little fabric. Paper doily. It's not your turn. You know what? I've been saving. I keep finding this one on my desk, and I think it's because it wants to go to the show. To the junk journal show. It's just a little corner off a little petty point that I only wanted the little petty point out of it. But it's still pretty. I like it. Oh, let me move. There we go. Maybe some washi. I don't use my washi near enough. I don't have a lot, but I don't need to be so stingy with it. What would look nice? Oh, you would look nice. This one's got, come on. It's got a nice, a little sort of green fern pattern on it. Okay, that'll do. Now I'm looking at this, and it looks a little uneven. So I just want to see if this is even. So it's 3 5/8. Yeah, it's a little, no. All right, it's just playing with my senses. All right, now I know this is old. I still want to darken up that edge just a little bit. Makes the edge look finished, but I'm not going to heavily ink it. Just going to give it a little bit of dimension. That feels a little bit curly. Mind you, it's going to be glued down. Yeah, it's okay. Now I do want to do the edge of this because that's a fresh cut edge. I fussy cut it out of a book. I'm already trying to figure out what's for dinner. I know I've bellyached about this before, but it was easier to cook for a family of 7 than it is to cook for 2. It was just easier. All right. Now I just want those little edges. I just find that little hint of distress ink to just make those edges look a little dirtier. Do you know what I mean? All right. Okay. Let's bring you out. Now I've got to decide, do I put the washi on top of this rose? I better hold on. There. Do I put the washi on top of this rose or underneath? Underneath. Okay. Now, I'm talking to myself here, but I want to lay down a bit of glue so that the washi stays put. So I'm just going to give myself a line to aim for. Can you see? Yeah, I'm in camera. Okay. Now I wonder if my glue, yes, of course. Overnight, they like to dry shut sometimes. And just put down a tiny little bit, and just to ensure that that washi stays put. Now I want to do another one. I'm going to do 2. I'm really toying with maybe trying to go up to my book sale tomorrow. I'm thinking it may be just worth that chance that maybe it's open. As I've mentioned before, the wonderful people who run it, none of them much to their credit, are addicted to an internet presence. But because of that, it's very hard to get a hold of anyone. It's very hard to get your questions answered. It's very hard to find out if it actually is open or not. So I think I'm probably just going to have to get in my car and hit the road. I wish there was more things where this little church is, but it's really nowhere. It's an old abandoned church. Well, they still own it, but they don't hold their services in it anymore. So it's just this old church, nowhere. The congregation moved over to the town next door and combined with that congregation, but they still owned the building. That looks nice. And yeah. So, but I think it's supposed to be a nice day, they're saying. And I think hubby has to go into work. I think we've got a few babies arriving. It's a family business, and we got babies arriving, and that means that some of the members have medical appointments and other things happening. I'm just putting a few little bits of this. I just don't trust glue stick to completely hold things down as securely as I like them held down. So this is just what I do, especially for something that's going to be busy like a pocket. Anyhow, so if hubby's not going to be home anyways, I may as well go visit heaven for a little while, if you know what I mean. This book sale is just so wonderful. Love it. All right, now, where did I put the other things? Okay, I know you're here. There you are. I'm going to need my Fabri-Tac. There we go. All right. Our vet's office phoned, and they are open for business again. And so we got to take our little demanding house tenant in for her checkup. Which way does that go? Goes that way. So if I do like that, and I know I didn't have it this way originally, but that's the thing about collaging. If you don't have a photographic memory, it's new every time. Yeah, don't like that. Maybe I want you down there. And you up there. And you over here. Nope, I don't like that either. Oh, come on, little stamp. I want the ticket in behind because this is a much more delicate little pattern. Yeah. Yep. Okay. That works. So you're going there. You're going to go there. I might sew around the edge. You know what? I'm going to pause. I want to sew around the edge. All right. Hold on. All right. we got some stitching and sewing on this now. So I just want to, I want to pull the threads forward because I like them to show. So I'm just popping the back thread through to the front. And then I'm just going to tie them all in knots. So we have a wonderful, messy, glorious, thready mess. Alrighty. It's supposed to be sweltering hot this weekend where I live. I know it's Canada. We can get roasting hot summers here. Our humidity is through the roof, and that makes the heat actually quite unbearable. It's very hard for people with lung disease. The humidity just makes the breathing so difficult. Let's do that. Now I actually just want to give these threads a little bit of just a little bit of inking. Just sets them off a little bit more. It looks nice. Especially if you're specifically going for a messy look, which is what I enjoy as opposed to a more perfection kind of look. Alrighty, so this was here. Actually, do I want that thread showing? And that was there. Let's get you out of the way. And then where was I putting? I was putting you somewhere there. Nope, I don't like that anymore. So maybe I'll put ticket there. Maybe I will put stamp there. And maybe I will put you on the corner. I like that better. All right, let's do it. So you're going there. You're going there. All right. Don't tell me you glued yourself shut in that short time. I was not gone that long, glue. Don't give me grief. It's too early and I haven't had any tea. I'm definitely holding this stamp a difficult way. There, that's better. I am not left-handed. This is not easy. Go. And now, oh, hold on. Let's put your pin in so you don't give me grief later. There. Now, you. I don't mind that those ends are raveling. Sometimes with lace I will seal those ends. But in this case, I rather like that look, and I'm just leaving them the way they are. And I actually want the lace to come off the edge of the page a bit. I want a little bit of a haphazard look. I'm not going to put a button. I'm tempted to put a button. I'm not going to put a button there. But maybe I want another tiny little flower. No, I'm just going to leave this be. I like it. Oh, ouch, you stuck to me. I I like it that way. Let's put you in. So this is for signature 3. You're going, hold on. You're going right there. Oh, I love it. And it's going to be a two-sided, so I guess it's technically a tuck spot, but I think it's big enough that it qualifies to be called a pocket. It certainly can hold a good amount. Besides babies arriving, we have ducklings arriving in our family. My daughter, who from time to time hatches poultry for other people, she's got some Indian runners, and I forget what the other breed is that we're waiting on the eggs. And it's so amazing because she has to turn the eggs, I think, twice a day. I should remember, but she goes live when she turns the eggs. And she also goes live, she'll candle the eggs, and you can see the little chicks inside the eggs. Oh, it's just so amazing. So amazing. We saw a foot the other night. He put his little foot, he or she put his little foot right against the eggshell. It was incredible. So we're actually going to, hubby and I have to drop a paddling pool off over there. We have a little paddling pool here at our house, but it's not getting any use right now because of the isolation. We can't have any grandbabies over paddling around in it. But my daughter is going to be having baby ducklings that will have need of it. So the paddling pool is going over to her house for the arrival of the babies. There we go. That looks nice. So that, you can just tuck something nice in there and you've got a beautiful tuck spot. Now, how am I for time? 27 minutes, figures. But I got a little bit done. Oh, I should show you what I finished yesterday as well. There, I made a pocket here. Look how cute this turned out. So it's a pocket. I had some leftover from end papers for a previous journal. So I made a sort of a two-sided tuck spot. See how you can slip them in. You don't have to worry about trying to fit them in that way. You can just slide in. There goes my alarm. Hold on here. Where are you? Dismiss. There. So then what I did was I have little vellum envelopes. So I filled a vellum envelope with word snippets. It's a word snippet stash. Everyone can use a word snippet stash. So there's a word snippet stash right there. Laura Ingalls Wilder is watching over the word snippet stash. A little bit of lace, a little Victorian flowers, and then I used a big picture from a calendar that I have. And the other side of the calendar was still good, and it was, the squares are so nice and big. So I cut them up, and I inked around the edge, and they're like little, you can do a little bit of journaling right there. So it's, Thursday's missing. There's only 3 days of the week here, but that works. So I did that. There we go. All right, let's take one last look, and then I have to go make tea. I need some tea. My husband and I are off coffee lately, and we're drinking tea like my parents. I think we're officially starting to go roll down the other side of the hill. So there we go. That turned out pretty. I really like that. Now, the rest of today, I'm not sure whether I will turn on the camera or not. I still have, 4 more pockets to make. I'll quickly show you what my plans are for those pockets. I plan on, this is one of those Victorian photo album type books. You can get them all the time now at thrift stores. And I plan on actually cutting it down and making a pocket with a window. And I have, oh, I knew it. I have some leftover, it's glassine. So I'm going to put a window in the pocket and make a pocket out of that. And then I've already glued down some really cool illustration. I really like all these little fairies climbing all over the morning glories, or maybe they're lilies. So I'm going to make a pocket out of them. And then I still have some offcuts from the end papers for this book. See, here's the end papers. And because it's wrapping paper, this is that English chintz from the Victoria and Albert Museum, the book of wrapping papers. So I'm thinking I'm going to make a couple of side tucks, like that kind of tuck. So those are my plans. Whether I'll get the camera turned on or not, I don't know. Oh, this is my last one. I'm going to make I decided to make a pocket. This was the original owner of the book, Edith Wilde. So I think what I'm going to do is just fold this 3 times, because I'm not sure how tough this paper is. So I'm going to fold it and glue it all together and round off one corner and maybe put some pretty, I'm going to fussy cut maybe these children and make a pocket out of Ms. Wilde's signature. So those are my plans, and we'll see whether I get the camera turned on or not. Thanks for joining me this morning. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Stay healthy and stay safe. Take care. Bye.